Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Bill Moore. Okay, we're going to be doing a super hot today. I've been looking forward to this one. This is the Sherwood's Carbon Bhut 7-pot, and then that's crossed with a Moruga. Now, Tony, Pepper T. Sherwood, check him out on Facebook. He's got a group. He said that I'm probably the first one for these to come out yellow on. So I'm really excited about this. Been growing these out. I've just got one plant of these things, and here's a couple of them so you can see what they look like. A really nice looking peppers, so we're going to be doing one of these. And also thought I'd bring along a couple of my 7-pot bubble gums that I think are kind of on the small side this year that I'm growing. I got this plant from Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chilies. You can kind of see the size here. Kind of dinky little things, but I'm telling you, these things are really hot. And another thing I noticed, you know, in bubblegum 7-pots, they've got the calyx that wraps around the top here a little bit, as you can see, and then the color bleeds into the stem a little bit. Now, somebody told me that when you get a calyx that has 3 lobes, like this one does, like each of these have, that it can be hotter. I've noticed that some calyxes are maybe 4 or maybe completely surrounded, but this is clearly 3 lobes, as you can see. So I don't know, but I thought that was interesting. But they certainly are not called bubble gums because they taste like bubble gum. But maybe I noticed that maybe it's because it looks like a wad of bubble gum that you just take out of your mouth. But anyway, I thought I'd show those. So let's go ahead and get into this. Tony, this is for you. I'm going to do this one. This is a little bit bigger, so let's go ahead and cut this open with my SOG Flash 2 and see what it looks like inside and just get right into it. Cut one of these open before and it didn't seem to be all that, didn't have a large placenta on it. This one's kind of the same way. Kind of looks like a boot on the inside. So there we go. It's got a nice flavor to it. You get kind of the boot flavor a little bit floral, but you know, I believe I'm picking up just maybe a little bit of fruitiness as well on this one. Doesn't smell overly strong in the capsaicin, but here we go. Sometimes, you know, it doesn't matter how big the placenta are, these things can just still really light you up. Woo! Okay. Immediate, all over, sting in the tongue type of burn. This one's got a little bit of that boot flavor to it, but it doesn't seem to be that floral. I mean, this actually might have a little bit of a citrus type flavor to it. So far, I mean, it's hot, but I don't think it's going to be killer heat. It's got me tearing up. This is super hot burn already, attacking the tongue, tip of the tongue, all over the tongue right now. You know, I get those fumes from the super hot type heat. And it goes up into my eyes a little bit. Eyes are watering quite a bit. but I think this one's not going to be quite as hot as some of the other ones. Okay, let's see what this one does. Woo! Really, really hot on the tongue right now. The dragon breath going on as usual. A little bit floral. I am picking up, once again, citrus overtones just a little bit. And maybe that's, you know, because of the being in a yellow pod. Maybe it's psychological, I don't know, but I do kind of taste a little bit of citrus. Now it's kind of going to the back of the throat just a little bit. Woo! Definitely as hot as a ghost pepper by itself. Better flavor than just a Bhut by itself for sure. Still building a little bit. It moved off the tongue. It's still on the tongue, but it moved it back to the back of the throat just a little bit. Endorphins starting to kick in a little bit. This one's pretty manageable, not real crazy hot, but it is hot though. The sides of the tongue. Now when you talk, kind of the tonsil areas kind of throb a little bit with the heat. Woo! To ride it out just a little bit more. I don't want to bore you guys. Endorphins kicking in. Got the nice feeling of well-being. I think it's peaked already. Oh. It's got the oven heat and a little bit of stinginess, it seems, as well. Whew. All right. I don't think this has to be that long a video. Coming down just a little bit more manageable. But a super hot pod. I think this is not going to be a gut bomb or anything like that. Very manageable, super hot if you're used to them. As hot, if not hotter than a Bhut Jolokia. Better flavor, not as earthy, not quite as floral. I wouldn't say it's sweet. It's not bitter, but it did have kind of a little bit of a citrus taste to it. Whew. Hurt some more talk. Okay. That was Pepper T. Sherwood's Carbon Bhut 7-pot cross, and then that crossed with a Moruga. So awesome pod, Tony. Thanks for sending the seeds for this one. I really do appreciate it. All right, everybody. I think I'll be okay. Thanks for watching. And until the next time, don't forget, enjoy the burn. We'll see you guys later.